What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Legacy, and today we're going to go over the top 15 counters for Reshiram Raid in Pokemon Go. Now, first we're going to go over the weaknesses to Reshiram. It's weak to Ground, Rock, and Dragon type. Now the fast moves are Fire Fang, and Dragon Breath. Charge moves are Crunch, Stone Edge, Overheat, Draco Meteor. So let's start with number 15 on the list, which is Shadow Agron. Yep, Shadow and Agron. I do have one powered up, but not powered up. It's not a bad one, but you need Meteor Beam on this. I don't remember if that's a Community Day move or not. Did we have an error on Community Day? I forget. But yeah, you need Meteor Beam on Agron, and let's go to number 14 on the list. Now, first let's go over Agron. There's Agron at. So Agron, due to its Rock and Steel typing, how is it going to go up against the moveset? So against Overheat, it's going to be neutral damage. It's going to resist Draco Meteor due to the Steel typing. It's going to resist Stone Edge, and Crunch will be neutral. So it does pretty well against all the movesets. Alright, let's go to number 14, which is normal Salamance. We'll get the Shadow one later. With Dragon Tail Outrage on Salamance. Now, Dragon Flying, so the Dragon type is going to resist Overheat. Crunch is going to be neutral. Now, it's going to be single weak to Draco Meteor, so you got to be careful for that. And then it's going to be single weak to Stone Edge as well. So Salamance, just the Dragons hit very hard, but yeah, you got to watch out for Draco Meteor and Stone Edge. Alright, let's go to number 13 on the list, is Haxorus. Let's see, where is Haxorus? Okay, what moveset you want on Haxorus? Yeah, Dragon Tail, Dragon Claw. When are we getting Axie Community Day? Hopefully soon. Now, since Haxorus is a pure dragon, not a flying type like Salamance, it's going to resist Overheat. The other two, Crunch and Stone Edge, will be neutral. And then, obviously, all the dragons are going to get hurt by Draco Meteor, except for maybe Dialga, whenever that one comes up on the list. But yeah, Haxorus will do solid here at number, what? 13. Okay, now let's go to number 12, which is Rampardos, pure rock type. You want Smackdown and Rock Slide on your Rampardos. And how will Rampardos do against... it's going to resist Overheat due to its rock typing. Draco Meteor, neutral. Crunch, neutral. Stone Edge, neutral. But Rampardos is kind of glassy, so that Draco Meteor is going to just tear down your Rampardos. That's why it probably should be higher on the list, but it's so glassy. It's one of the glassier ones. But still solid. Hits like a truck. Shout out to Rampardos. Okay, so that's number 12. Now let's go to number 11, which is Dialga. Now Dialga, the reason it kind of jumped some of these Pokemon like Rampardos is due to its steel typing really helps it out. So since it's a Steel Dragon, Overheat is neutral. It's going to resist Stone Edge. Crunch will be neutral, and Draco Meteor will be neutral, so that's why I kind of give it the slight edge, just because it's going to be less feints compared to like Rampardos and Haxorus and Salamance. So what number is that? 11. Now we'll get to the top 10. Number 10, Rayquaza. Now you want Dragon Tail on this one. I need to TM mine. I've been using this one with Air Slash. Yeah, Dragon Tail, Outrage. Oh, before we move on to Rayquaza, let me go back to Dialga. Yeah, you want Draco Meteor and the fast move, Dragon Breath. Yep. Did we go over all the other ones? Yeah, Haxorus. I just missed Dialga. Okay, let's go back to Rayquaza now. Rayquaza. Dragon Tail Outrage. Now, this is kind of the same situation. It's just a little bit better than Salamance. You know, Overheat is going to resist. Draco Meteor is going to hurt. Single weakness. Same thing with Stone Edge due to the flying type. And then Crunch will be neutral. Alright. So that's number 10. Let's go to number 9. Rhyperior made it number 9. Now you do need the Community Day move Rock Wrecker, but what I noticed is Mud Slap is a better fast move in this situation than Smackdown. So you want to go with Mud Slap, Rock Wrecker against Reshiram. Now it's Rock Ground typing. It's going to help it. The Ground typing is going to help it resist Stone Edge. It's going to resist Overheat. It's pretty solid, especially if you have like partly cloudy or sunny. Now Draco Meteor will be neutral and Crunch will be neutral. So yeah, that's a solid Pokemon to use up against. That's why it's number 9. Let's go to number 8 is Garchomp. Now with Garchomp, you want Dragon Tail Outrage. Even though you could use like Earth Power and stuff, Dragon Tail Outrage is just a little bit better. Now how is Garchomp? Garchomp's actually pretty good because due to its ground type, it's going to help resist Stone Edge. Crunch will be neutral, and then Overheat it's going to resist due to this Dragon typing. The only thing you got to watch out for is Draco Meteor. Okay, so that's number 8. So yeah, you don't need a Community Day Garchomp to... You can just go with Dragon Tail Outrage. Unless you have Sunny, then maybe you'd want to use the Earth Power one. And Earthquake is still decent as well. Okay, number 7 is Shadow Tyranitar with Smackdown Stone Edge. I think I have one with Smackdown. Yeah, this one right here. Smackdown Stone Edge on your Tyranitar. Now, this one's interesting. So it's Rock Dark typing. Rock is going to resist Overheat, and then since it's Dark, it's going to resist Crunch. So you got that added bonus there. But then Draco Meteor will be neutral, and Stone Edge will be neutral. Okay, that's number 7. Now let's go to number 6. Actually, just powered this one up last time. Shadow and Latios. Hopefully they bring us not Shadow Latios, regular Latios during the Hoenn tour, because I need XLs for both my Shadow Latios and my regular Latios for the Mega Latios. Okay, yeah, Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw on Shadow Latios. Now, this is a Dragon Psychic type, so it's a little different than the Flying or the Pure Dragons. So it's going to be weak to Crunch, which kind of hurts it there. It's going to be weak to Draco Meteor, but at least Stone Edge will be neutral, and Overheat it will resist due to its Dragon typing. Okay, what number was that? Shadow Latios is good. It's outclasses Rayquaza currently in Pokemon Go, so yeah, that's why I powered one up. Very good Pokemon. That's number 6. Now let's go to number 5. Shadow Dragonite. Dragon Tail Outrage. Now this is going to be kind of like Salamance, Rayquaza, same thing. Draco Meteor, weak 2. Stone Edge, weak 2. And then neutral for Crunch, and well, it's going to resist Overheat due to the Dragon typing. So yeah, Shadow Dragonite, number 5. It just hit, the Shadow Dragons just hit very hard. That's why they're on the list. Especially if you have Windy. Now we get to number 4. This one was really close. I think you could go either way with number 4 and number 3, but I put Aerodactyl at number 4, Rock Throw, Rock Slide. Now, let's see how Aerodactyl does. It's going to resist Overheat, Draco Meteor is neutral, Crunch is neutral, and what's the other one? It's weak to Stone Edge because of the Flying type, and that's kind of the issue with Mega Aerodactyl. Man. I had it number 4 on the list, but I think I'm have to move it up to 3rd. So we're kind of messing up here on the list, but yeah, I'm gonna move this one up to 3rd. And number 4 is I think Latias, because Latias, I was debating between Latias and this is my Shundo Latias. Yeah, I was debating between Aerodactyl and Latias, but now that I'm here actually doing the video, yeah, I think I'd give Aerodactyl the edge, because Aerodactyl is only weak to Stone Edge versus Latias, because the DPS is really close. But the issue is that Latias is also weak to Crunch. I kind of forgot about that it's weak to Crunch due to the Psychic typing. That's why I put Latias ahead, but the Crunch kind of hurts it. And then it's going to be weak to Draco Meteor. And what else? Overheat is going to resist, but so does Aerodactyl. And then what's the other move? What's the other? Overheat? Stone Edge is going to be neutral. I kind of, you could go either way, because like Latias, most people when they go up against Reshiram are going to use Dragon types, unless you have Partly Cloudy, so that's kind of why it's really close between these two. But I'll give the slight edge to Aerodactyl. Yeah, and you want Dragon Breath Outrage on this thing. Okay, so that's number 3. Now we'll go to number 2. Probably obvious now who the top 2 are. Number 2 is Shadow Salamance. It has the most DPS out of, I think, everything. Even the number 1 spot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Shadow Salamance just does so much damage. Yeah, it has the most DPS. That's why I had to put it number 2. And especially if like you're getting boosted by someone else who brings in any Mega Dragon, Shadow Salamance is good. Even though it's going to get hurt by Stone Edge and Draco Meteor, but against Overheat, Crunch, Shadow Salamance is great. Now let's go to number 1. It is Latios. So Latios slightly edges out Salamance on the top 15 just because of the Mega Boost. But the DPS is pretty close too. It's not like Salamance is that much better. But the issue with Latios, I guess they both have 2 weaknesses. They're both weak to Draco Meteor. But the difference is Latios is weak to Crunch. But at least Crunch is not a stab move like Draco Meteor is. I mean, not really. Well, yeah, only Draco Meteor is the only stab move, and Overheat. But yeah, for Latios, you want Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw. I have mine as Psychic. But anyway, there you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and I'll see all of you next time. Bye.